Ever since they debuted in Plain Crazy, Mickey, who is a fucking asshole, and Minnie have been amongst the greatest cartoon stars of all time. These lovable Disney icons built our childhood, but at the same time destroyed them with their shitty games. One of them being Mickey Mousecapade, amongst the most ignominiously annoying games I've ever played. Now you're probably wondering, how on earth can you go wrong with Mickey Mouse? Castle of Illusion is amazing. Well, just wait and see. To Funhouse. Okay, we're only at the second screen and the game is already retarded. Why is only one block of wood nailed to the pole? Are the others just floating? Why even have all the letters on 3 separate blocks of wood rather than one? Why is the O of 2 not capitalized? And how do Mickey and Minnie know the Funhouse is east and not north? Directional signs without arrows point north by default. And fun? That's the biggest mistake of them all. Nothing about this house is fun. Now, unless that's wallpaper, what kind of house is constructed of vertical wood slats? They're always horizontal. But I love how they only have 2 animated walking frames. Now that's funny. What's the objective? I have no fucking clue. The game has no backstory whatsoever. Now, rather than be a generic platformer buried in a mountain of other generic platformers, this fucker wanted to be creative. So Minnie sniffs your farts throughout the entire game, copying your every move and following your ass like Tails does with Sonic. Except that Tails is actually helpful, you know, collecting rings and killing enemies for you, while Minnie is negatively useless, meaning that she's worse than not being there at all. Besides shooting only 1 star at a time later on, she does absolutely nothing. She can't collect items or even be controlled by a second player like Tails, but thankfully she can't be harmed by enemies. She only gets hit if you get hit. You also can't leave a screen unless she's right behind you. Many times you have to go back, get Minnie behind you, then move forward again. Now, folks, this is what you call bad level design. Sometimes she irritatingly gets in front of you. It doesn't work. She gets in the way. She is the scourge of the universe. Once you get star power and upgrade it seconds after starting the game, you'll have it until the end no matter what, so why not just have it at the very beginning? Sometimes the upgrade is replaced by an enemy, so you have to keep re-entering the room until you get it. Look at this. Finally! Now, even though you only shoot a maximum of 2 stars at a time while Minnie shoots 1 after the upgrade, by the time you're done, you'll still see more stars than after a fight with Chuck Norris. And break your thumb by constantly having to tap that A button. Even with the upgraded star power, the game is nearly impossible to beat. And it's a kid's game! During your escapade, you'll encounter the most annoying enemies like cats, spiders, shrimps, snakes, scorpions, shitting birds, and bouncing cakes with legs and a handle. I don't know. Would have been nice to have Donald, Daisy, Pluto, Goofy, Huey, Dewey, Louie, Scrooge, and Ludwig. Then again, they'd probably make them all follow your ass and call the fucking game Mickey Mouse Parade. It's bad enough with Mickey and Minnie, and it would even be bad enough with just Mickey, because the horrendous control. It's sluggishly imprecise, and when you jump one way, you'll freeze fall every time you try to go the other. A mighty pain in the ass when trying to jump over enemies. There's so many of them, and they throw so many things, the sprites keep flickering with massive slowdown, which can be good, because they move and attack so fast. Some are practically unavoidable, like Garfield's retarded nephew. Some take so long to kill, while others are so hard to hit because of imprecise aiming control. Some keep dodging every attack, so you have to keep changing the pattern, and Minnie keeps facing the wrong way when shooting. Also, if you leave a room and return, they immediately respawn. I know this is common for Nintendo, but it's still annoying. The falling lights are a bitch. You have to step as little forward, then backward as fast as you can. Fucker platypussy! You just have to keep playing it, following patterns and memorizing where everything is. You can't jump while on ladders, which sucks. Fortunately, there's extra lives, blue diamonds that kill all enemies on screen, cakes that recover a bit of health, and red diamonds that recover all health. You reveal these items by shooting every square inch of empty space, and lights that look like upside down grenades. But there's so many recovery items, they make it almost impossible for you not to beat level 1. There's even Adventure Island's Invincibility Fairy, but later later on, nothing will save you. Now when you fight a boss, the most annoying music plays that is worse than having a cymbal monkey clash its cymbals on your ears. After you beat the first boss and get the key, you have to travel all the way back to the very beginning. A very cheap way to artificially lengthen the level. Finally, we get to level 2. I just love how Mickey calls Minnie over, just mocking you because of how fucking worthless she is. Like level 3, you don't freeze fall here, meaning they deliberately made the control worse for every other level. But now that we're on the ocean, the second Minnie falls in, you'll automatically go down with her, which doesn't make any sense, like how if Popo dies in melee, Nana evaporates. Anyway, you really have to jump the platforms farther than you normally would. Sometimes I miraculously forget she's behind me until I die, because, you know, I didn't jump far enough to the next platform. Suppose all these fast and tall waterfalls weren't enough, so they had to add a fucking jellyfish on top. Damn it, there's so many of them. Why am I reminded so much of Mario? Oh, and look, there's even flying fish. What a fucking hack. The music is the worst. It's so nice and cheerful. It's like laughing at me while Armageddon rains forth upon this fucking game. What? The boss? Already? You think that's enough balls, you croco fuck? Look at this. How is any kid supposed to dodge all these balls? Damn it!